Well, I think we can probably get started. We've given everyone about 2 minutes to file in, and I'm sure many more people will join as we go. So, you ready, Darian?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. All right, so welcome. We are going to talk about our newest release, which is our web platform. My name is Nat MacDonald. I am Director of Configurators at TestFit. I've been at TestFit for about 3.5 years and have worked in the industry for around a decade at this point. My main job is to work with customers to make sure that we're bringing the value that you need in TestFit. Um, this is Darian. This is his first webinar, so we're excited for Darian to be on the webinar now. Darian, you want to give a little spiel?
Yeah, we'll do. So hey everyone, my name is Darian Stevens, product owner here at TestFit. I've been here for about a year and a half, going on 2 years now, and I am in charge of pretty much all things web related. So really excited to share with you the things we've been working on pretty much since I joined the team.
Awesome. So just as a reminder, yes, this will be recorded. We will be answering questions in the Q&A. Please do the Q&A versus the chat. Zoom's a little bit weird with the chat, so just toss those in the Q&A and we'll either answer them live or in the Q&A section, or we have a few people moderating that, so they'll gladly answer there. Getting into what we want to talk about today. Quick overview of what TestFit is. I know some of you are probably new. We will go over that. We are going to discuss our new web features. So the deal view, deal map, and deal pipeline. We'll have a question and answer session, and we'll also be talking about what's in our roadmap to come up at the very end. So stick around until the end for that. We're really excited. This is just the start of this web platform, so we're very excited to keep going with it. And we'll ultimately be relying on your feedback to determine where we go. So if you're new to TestFit, we are a real estate feasibility automation platform. We work in a lot of different typologies from high density apartment buildings to mixed use residential, to single family, to industrial, to retail, maybe a little bit of data centers at some point. We cover a lot of different things, all automated. Most of our solves occur in 20 milliseconds and in real time. So as you can see from this GIF, gets you very quick feedback to whether a deal could pencil or not. So we're not only site planning, we're doing pro forma validation, real time. You get many, many different options, ultimately taking something that could take 2 weeks for 1 or 2 options down to a half hour or so in many options. So the really exciting stuff, our new web features. We have 3 main things here, and we're all going to be kind of building off of that as we go. The first one will be the deal view, the second, the deal map, and the deal pipeline. So Darian, if you want to start sharing your screen, I can kind of give a high-level overview of some of these things, and then you can get into the demo. Awesome.
Good thing.
So for first for the deal map, we have, sorry, give me 1 second. This is our standard desktop app, but we've created the deal view or the web viewer in our web experience. This is a comprehensive high-level view of an individual deal. This will help users to quickly understand the status of a deal and also key details of their project, as well as being able to share that. So Darian, you want to go into this?
Yeah, so for anybody who's existing, like familiar with TestFit already, and you've been inside some of our older versions of the app, this probably looks familiar to you. So this is a deal that I now have saved to our web experience, and there's a few new icons up here inside of our application ribbon. So We can save this to the cloud, which I've already done. And then we have these share options. So we can do a few different things here, like we can share the deal, copy the link. And so to go to the deal view that Nat's referring to, I'm just going to go ahead and open it in my web browser, which for me, it brought it up in a separate window. So I'm just going to drag it over here. And you can see that we have all of our stats from our deal displayed here. And I'm able to still see my deal in 3D or 2D. I can toggle in between to get different views of it. I can also switch between my schemes. So if I have multiple designs that I'm looking at, I can flip between those as well in the web. We also have some layers as well. So you can change the way you like to view your map. We also show things like your flood zones. And then we also have parcels and topo lines as well. And you can do some things like adjust the opacity if you'd like to on these. So we have a few different options as well. From the deal view as well, you can also use the share deal modal, and we also now allow you to share deals with other people. So either internally, externally, either by email or with the link. We're really excited about this because it's not something that has been possible in the past with TestFit. And so we're really excited to allow people to share these with prospects, get feedback, cut down the communication time, and those sort of things.
Awesome. Yeah, so this is a great way to see your deal, to share it with people. And it's very easy to take this deal and send it to someone that has never even heard of TestFit before. So if you were to send this deal to someone, they would open it up in a browser, they would be able to see that 3D model, those tabulations, everything associated with it. So we're really, really excited that it's easy to share those deals and your ideas with other people within your company or outside. So next, we're going to go on to the deal map. This is a tool to visualize all deals that are in your pipeline across the entire map with their status. The big benefits for this is transparency in your organization. I don't know how many times we talked to customers and they said that they've had separate people working on the same exact site with different feasibility options. So we want to basically make it more transparent so that when you're working on a site, you know that no one else in your company has been working on that site as well. And we really want to improve your investment strategy by giving you this high level view. You can see right away, all right, we're working in the US. We have a handful of deals active, handful of them closed, maybe a bunch killed or lost. It gives you a better view to make high level decisions. So Darian, you want to take us away with this?
Yeah, so like Nat just mentioned, the deal map gives you a way to visualize all your deals, sort of regardless of where they are. And we display them in clusters. So if you have, many deals in one area, instead of flooding this with pins, you can double click and zoom into an area and get a little bit more granular about what deals are going on in that specific area or in that specific place. So these are also color coordinated. So let me actually go back to our zoom to fit. So these are color coordinated based on their status. So again, just a way of helping track better the progress of deals. So if I was to start removing these statuses and things like that, you start to get a sort of feel of what's there, help you navigate a little bit more effectively. And then going into the pins, we can actually click on them and it'll actually take us back to that deal view that Nat and I were just looking at a second ago, and it'll open up the deals there as well. Oops.
Awesome. So that was our deal map. Now going into our deal pipeline and assets. So we wanted to create a space where you can keep all of your deals, all of your assets. And when we say assets, we mean your units, your building types, your pro formas, anything that you're attributing to a deal. And so we've created the deal pipeline for that. It allows you to manage them. And also we are working on tracking them through these different stages of development. So we'll have one source of truth for all these things within your organization. Darian, you want to show it off?
Yeah, so like Nat mentioned, in the deal pipeline, it's a way to really help organize your deals however you see fits. A couple different views that we have here. So you have a sort of traditional list view. We also have a tile view that some people might like a little bit more. And the key thing about this is that not only can you move your deals around and rename them and again group them, organize them, whatever works best for your organization, but we also have permissions so that again you have the ability to create groups in TestFit web, but then you also have the ability to kind of manage who has access to certain deals or to certain pipelines based on maybe groups or teams within your organization. And so that's one of the really big value adds that we have here. Like Nat mentioned as well about the assets tab. So very similar to the deal view in that you also have the grid or the tile view. And then, like you said, great way to just have all your assets organized by type. So each asset type that we have inside TestFit has its own dedicated folder. And inside those folders, you will see all those asset types that are specific to that. So again, just an easy way to kind of assess everything and have everybody have a mutual starting point for certain assets that have already existed in your org.
Yeah, so this is great. We have a few questions coming in to the chat and the Q&A. So first off, are the shared deals read only? Yes, everything in the web right now is read only. If you send that link, they cannot edit that deal. That said, if you save a deal to the TestFit cloud, someone else in your organization that also has a TestFit license could open that and edit it. So there is a collaborative aspect that multiple people could work on the same cloud deal. Not at the same time at this moment, but interchangeably. There were some more questions coming through. One, Tom Retnar, I will answer yours very shortly. And let's see, I think that's pretty much it. So Tom had a great question in the chat, which was, when is this available? And it is available now. We are very, very excited. Everyone can use this. You can go right now to app. If you have a TestFit license, you can go to app.testfit.io and you can start saving your deals to the cloud, which means you can start using the deal map and saving assets there as well. Someone will post in the chat a link to that. So it's app.testfit.io and you just log into your TestFit web experience. We will also include in the chat, and I want to make sure this is actually going out. I have a lot of screens going on right now. We will also include in the chat the link to our knowledge base articles about this, where it will walk through everything that Darian just said and how to use it in the best way possible. So I can't see the chat right now, so I'm going to rely on you, Darian, to let me know if that sent out or not, the two links.
Yep, it looks like we got app.testfit.io in there, and then what was the second link?
The knowledge base link.
Yep, it just made its way in.
Okay, great. All right, and let's see. So right now, this is some more questions are coming in. It is free to all TestFit users right now, so use it as much as you want. You can put as many deals in there as you'd like. Allowing schemes to be named and not just numbered. Scheme naming is on the roadmap. We've talked about it. We would love to support that very soon and likely will. And let's see. Any other questions, feel free to put them in the Q&A or the chat. Give me 1 second while I change this around.
Yeah, it looks like we did have one more. Someone says, been using this the last few days. All great advancements. Can you share a deal to those without a TestFit license? Is what I'm assuming that LIC means, abbreviated. And the answer is yes, you can.
Yep. So actually, Darian, if you want to take, can you create a link from the deal you just sent or you created and put that in the chat for everyone?
Sure. Um, there we go. So that's now in the chat. The example that we were just looking at a second ago during the demo.
Awesome. Let's see. Any other questions coming in? I think that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions, as a TestFit user or licensed user, feel free to look at our knowledge base, as well as reach out to our customer success team. They're always incredibly helpful and tend to get back to you very quickly. All right, great. We have a few more things to share, which is what's coming up next. And let me just get this slideshow going. All right. No, wait, I need to, yeah, I'm sure. Okay, great. So what is next? We're excited about some big things with the web. Again, this is just the start. We now have this incredible foundation that we can build off of, and we are so excited to do so. So a lot of what we will build will come from customer feedback, just like everything else in TestFit. And some of the main things that we've seen while testing this out are these three pretty big things. So first is we want to start presenting a usage dashboard to our users or to our organizations. This will be a place where you can come see how many units, see how many parking stalls, see how many users are using TestFit within your organization. That makes it a little bit easier to see, the amount you're creating, that you're moving through your portfolio through TestFit, and that will be live updating within a day. So we're very excited about that. We are working on scheme comparisons, so being able to see multiple schemes of a deal next to each other with the main metrics that you care about. Lastly, we're starting to look at QTOs or quantity takeoffs. We're really excited to be able to take the geometry in TestFit that we create and make cost estimating that much easier. So we'll give you high level line items that you can customize, as well as assumptions or cost basis that you can apply to those to figure out the overall cost of your project. So we're very excited about all of this. Let me just check the chat and Q&A just to see if there's anything else. Let's see. The deal map is specific to your organization, so you cannot share that externally, just the deal view. Some people are very excited about aggregated data, love that. And that seems to be about it. Darian, you got anything else before we sign off?
No, just thank you everybody for attending, and we look forward to hearing from you all about how you think this is and getting some feedback as well.
Yep. Thank you so much, everyone. Again, go to app.testfit.io, log in, start using this right away. If you have any feedback, please reach out to us. And any questions, reach out to our customer success team. So thanks again, everyone, and have a wonderful day.